A little bit of suction.
Sure. So she's starting to grab there.
Looks like it went.
Looks like it went.
Oh, that's good. Gonna come through.
Oh, nice.
Come on. You can make it. Yay!
Oh!
Amazing. You guys want another one?
Yes, please.
That one is going to be sample NA124.076, slurp 6, or S6. Nice, Jake.
Yep.
Copy.
And we want the rest of this large one, is that correct?
Oh, yeah.
Yes, please.
Roger that.
So we're taking the entire coral rather than giving it a chance to regrow because we need a relatively large volume of tissue to do extractions for assays. So we've left behind a little bit and hopefully the coral will be able to regrow. So still got a base and a few polyps, so it should be able to continue on. These
Jonathan, push in there a bit, please.
colonies reproduce asexually by budding off polyps. You want the other one?
All right, full wide,
Full?
or a little further wide. That's
You
great.
want the other one?
If it's not inconvenient to grab it while we're here.
Sure thing.
Okay.
The small one that's in the background too.
Suction coming on.
Roger that.
Yeah, they've done some studies on Gorgonian regrowth where they clip them and measure regrowth rates. And it's pretty remarkable in a year or so how quickly many of these can regrow. I don't know about these deep sea ones, but these are ones on shallower reefs where they've shown this.
This one here as well?
There it
Yes,
is.
please.
Ooh, both pieces in.
This looks... Is this the same type? Yes. Just with the polyps out? Yeah.
Raj. Should we then call it the same sample number?
Yes.
Okay, sounds good. A little wide there, all going to the same place?
Yeah, same slope.
Beautiful. Great.
I don't know if any of these rocks look appropriate over here, but maybe they're too small.
Maybe the one right underneath the arm, is that okay? Oh, well done.
Yeah, makes easily. It's good.
Go ahead and push on there again there, Jonathan. That's great. Very cool. All right, come a little wide, please. All right, then go ahead and push on in a bit there, Jonathan. That's great.
All right, suction coming on.
Roger that. All right, looks like I'm in the hole.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I think I
Ooh.
see
There
it
it goes.
Went in. Full wide, Jonathan. Thank you. All right, it's in there. It came through.
Great.
That one's itty big. A couple of different pieces. Yeah. Much smaller compared to that other one.
Yeah.
Is that good for you guys here?
Can we Maybe get that rock right where the lasers are. I think that could be a good grab.
Sure thing. Go ahead and push
Please.
that in there a bit, please, Jonathan. That's great.
If Kira's there, do you like the look of this rock, Kira? You can go ahead and pick it up, please, Jessica, and we'll see how it
Sorry,
looks
I'm
for
in
biology.
Kira here in the lab. The bigger rounded ones are a little less interesting than the two to the lower right. Like the farthest right one, more slabby.
The one lower right there? Ah, Raj. Okay.
It's pretty small. It's only 10 centimeters.
Yeah, and Lisa's saying it has a little lack of megafauna from here.
Okay, so not a good
Okay.
choice.
Is this near the sponge you guys just, or what you guys just collected? Sorry, we're in the lab.
No, we've done a transect. We've come up, we're now at 750 meters.
And we just collected
Come a little
an
wide,
octocoral.
That's great.
Yeah, we've come up 100 meters from the last collection. Sorry, Jessica. We're just
No, you're good.
consulting.
I was trying to give you guys a better field of view here.
Yeah. How about the one here? How does that look?
She can't, I don't
Close
think
up, please.
Kara can't see the arrow.
Yeah, I know.
Okay.
But, I'll see it in a minute. Can we have a zoom on that?
Sure thing.
Please.
Go ahead and push on in a bit there, Jonathan. That's great. So we're really looking for that bubbly texture.
Yeah, it's pretty smooth.
Yeah.
Okay.
We may need to relocate to find a better rock for Kira.
Let's keep moving, please. I think we'll look for another rock somewhere else.
Raj, sounds great. Full wide, please.
Thanks so much for asking. It might be fun to look somewhere where it's a little bit less sedimented. You might get some more bio and be able to see the texture a little bit better.
Yep.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Quick gauge check.
Raj.
So is this dive ending at 4 or is it extended? Do we know the plan yet?
Yeah, Dwight just came up here and was checking in to see how our progress was. So he said he'd come back in and what will now be like another half hour, kind of see where we're at. So
Okay.
I don't think it's officially been decided.
Not decided. So we should slow down so we can extend it? Is that the
No, we should speed up so we can get closer to the top and then extend.
Yeah.
There's some more of those corals down here, but I think we already have those collected.
Yeah, we're happy.
Yeah.
Happy with the mushroom coral.
And before we start moving the ship, just if any of these rocks are interesting, otherwise we'll continue on.
No, we want something a little less sedimented.
Copy that.
We'll move a little bit and then.
I'm going to call it in, Jess.
Go ahead. I'll move ahead.
Bridge snap. $100 meters, 305. Thank you.
Jake, you want to set up on the flush there?
Yes.
Thanks. And if you don't mind putting it on the starboard bio, just around this terrain.
Roger.
Thank you. Very cool looking sponge to the right. Yeah, is that a glider sponge? Is that correct?
bigger width? Is that
Can we have a look at
Swiftia?
the coral on the rock? The red one?
Yeah. The tall branching one?
I think it's Swiftia, but we'll have a look.
It looks like there's
in-
another sea pen there too.
Looks in bad shape.
Rock pen.
It's
Yeah, it's in
mostly
rough shape.
mostly dead.
Go ahead, Jonathan. Ooh.
See the gorgonin endoskeleton?
Yes. Yeah.
Protein. They make their
we'll keep-
endoskeleton.
Yeah, we'll keep going. Thank you.
Roger that. Full wide. Full wide. And would you mind opening the iris on Argus, please, Jonathan? Thank you.
Interesting sponge there on the left.
Yeah,
Yep.
yeah.
Yeah, we haven't seen that one.
Tube's chimney. We're going to be looking down over it. Go ahead, Jonathan.
Perfectly cylindrical structure.
Wow.
I haven't seen a sponge like this, I don't think. It's cool.
Beautiful.
Kira, do these rocks look interesting? If so, we could
Not a
stop and
lot.
also get the sponge.
Jonathan, come wide, please.
They look good for biology.
Yeah, you could pick one out from here if you
Yeah.
want to do both.
Can we still stop?
Yeah, we're gonna hold position. Yeah, I think Argus might move a little bit, but I think we'll be all right.
Yeah. So anything in this frame catch your fancy?
If you can stop to get the sponge on the right, the rocks near it looked okay.
Roger that. The one we were just looking at?
Yeah, the tube.
Kira and Lisa here from the lab. Lisa was curious if we have taken, how many Niskins we've taken?
2.
Would you like another?
Yes, please.
Roger that. You guys want that before the rock sample?
Yes, please. We might as
Roger.
well do that.
I think that'll be Niskin number 3. Looks like there's a little cup coral to the right there. Cute. Doesn't work very well right now. Oh, there we go. Beautiful. That's going to be sample NA124 077.
Copy 077.
All right. And then something bubbly, is that the consensus here? Yeah, that's definitely the texture we're looking for. Raj. Jonathan, go ahead and push on in a bit, please. Great. Perhaps this rock down here?
Yeah, that's worth a
That one there?
look.
Kira, if you're watching.
We don't disturb the sponge. Actually seems like she kind of pushed in there a bit. I'm gonna trigger a micro avalanche with this guy. Whole bunch of rocks. Oh, that's because it's quite large. Do we still want it?
I think it'll fit.
Can you grab it?
Raj. Oh,
Or the
these-
one that just fell. Either one, I think.
ooh. Did you want this one, or else I can move this out of the way to get the other one?
I think that's got some inverts
Put
on
some
it.
sponge
Make
on it.
Lisa happy.
You could take
Thank
a
you
look.
very much.
Looks like I'm just barely on it here.
Halloween crew is visiting the peanut gallery.
Oh, thank you. Brought some
All right, Jonathan, go ahead.
Uh,
and
You don't
push
even
on
have
in,
to say
please.
trick or treat.
Guessing this
Do you think that would fit?
push in,
Is
please.
it a
so
bit
go
big?
starboard.
Yes, be
Yeah.
going to
Okay.
start.
It would be
Bible.
starboard bio boxes.
Yeah,
Thank you.
so it's
Oh, trick or treat.
Get a little bit of encrusting sponges.
Yeah. If it'll fit, I
Wow.
think we should take it.
Roger that.
Lots of biology on this.
Yeah.
Williams grip.
Yeah.
Hopefully it has that texture.
Full wide, please.
Thanks.
Full wide. The whole thing? Oh my goodness. Thank you, guys. I better. Thank you. Around.
Oh, the hand. That makes it. I love it. Thank you.
Oh, thank you guys.
Thank you.
Samples have all coming up.
Roger that.
Our mapping team always willing to bring joy to any conversation.
All right, Jake, go ahead.
Coming out.
Are we going for the starboard aft outer bio box?
Yeah.
Beautiful.
Start with you guys. I think it'll fit. Try it like that.
Yeah.
Bingo.
Nice.
Awesome. And this is going to be sample NA124-078, and this is going to be rock number, I believe, number 3.
Copy that.
Dive salvo, come back up.
Roger that. Thank you.
Halfway to our rock course.
All right. Is that all good and dandy from here? Sponge. Rog.
Get the sponge.
The barrel sponge there?
Yes, please.
Roger that. And do you want half or whole?
If you can grab the whole thing.
Sure thing. We're going to go into the front bio bin with this one.
Yes.
Yes, the
Right.
same one we've been filling with everything.
Sure thing. Go ahead and push on in there a bit, please, Jonathan. That's great. turned on my grip.
So you're going to get a brittle star in this one. Something. Someone's in there.
I see a leg.
Could be a crab.
See a leg. Crab.
I see 2 legs.
Something's gonna
Did we get a good image of this?
spooky. Did you want another picture of this before we take it? Do we have some? I think we've got some screen grabs. Yeah. Want another one just to be just to be safe? I think we're good now. Roger.
Oh,
Thank
yeah.
you.
Thank you.
I need to recalibrate these things.
Well done.
Nicely done.
Really nice.
All right, full wide there, please.
Yeah, it's a little spider crab inside.
Oh, come
Jake,
along
you
for the
wanna rack
ride. Back for me too, please.
Let's hope he stays in there.
Back to
Yeah,
Beautiful tube.
Oh, actually, here, I'll help you out here. Nice, go ahead. Nice. Trying to think of what's the best way, if he's floaty or not, but we'll just have to see.
Hopefully it sinks on in, but hard to tell.
Yeah.
Stay down.
Yay.
Woohoo! And it goes. Fantastic. That's going to be sample number NA124-079.
Roger that.
And that was put in the forward starboard bio box, number 6 white.
Forward port.
Forward port, yes.
Yep.
Perfect.
Thanks, Jake.
Little eel pout visitor. Checking things out.
Could we just pan with the video to the left, sort of where the push cores are? Can you see past the push cores? No, not really. It just looks like some brown detritus there.
Go ahead, Jonathan, and push on in. That one up there, it looks like.
Oh, that's a lot of tube. That's sponge debris.
Dead end alive Ferrea.
Yeah. This could be a good slope option.
Sure
Well,
thing.
since we're here, might have to rotate a little bit or to reposition.
Potentially. We might be able to reach it, though.
Okay.
We are. Yeah, let's try reaching it, and if not, we can reposition. Is this okay for your images, though?
Yeah, that's perfect.
All right. Come wide there, please.
Greg, would you like this in a coarse or a fine slurp?
Let's go for a fine with this one, please.
Absolutely.
Actually, that will be a bit far.
Can we try to suck up some sediment with it?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
Is that okay?
Yeah.
Because then we can,
Because
I was thinking of doing a sediment slurp as well, so we can combine them.
Yeah.
Let's get a little.
Jake, would you mind looking down by Mongo there? Just seeing if there's another place to set up uneasily.
we can do a couple of chambers here.
I think the fine works
get
better
drops
for the
off,
sediment because, of course, we lost a lot of it.
Scooting over a little.
We're going to slurp up some of this. There's a lot of sponge spicules and some other detritus relatively coarse, and that makes a good habitat for lots of other little tiny creatures that we call macrofauna or even myofauna, and those are things that are relatively small, less than a centimetre, less than half a centimetre, or even less than a millimetre. Bigger creatures you can see on this dive we would refer to as megafauna. But we really can't see any of the tiny things, so we need to get those in sediment samples or grabs or slurps on the rocks, and then look for those under the microscope. And we're trying to fully document, or as well as we can, the biodiversity here, so we're trying to get the smaller creatures as well. One of our best tools for that is to use the suction sampler. And we've got a fine filter on the
start flushing it.
canister, so we'll try and retain all of the smaller creatures.
Looks like it's a nice day outside, judging by the aft camera. Little
That's great.
sunshine.
What jar are we going to? Oh.
That we would know in here.
What's a good fine jar?
Oh, what
Caitlin?
jar? Yeah,
Yep.
can we aim for jar number 1?
Jar number
Yep,
1,
there we go.
Raj. All right, Jonathan, go ahead and push on in there a bit, please.
Anywhere where all that brown and ready brown stuff is, Jessica?
Ready brown.
Yeah.
Roger that. All right, Jake.
All right.
Go ahead.
And this is going to be sample NA124 080 or slurp number 1, S1.
This is one of the fine mesh ones?
Yeah.
Yes.
Nice.
It looks like we're slurping up some tube worms, sediment. Maybe we'll get a tuna crab in here. Lots of miscellaneous phyla. You guys want a little more, or is that good for you?
A little more, please.
Roger that.
It's a good sample. Just in front, where to the right of the lasers, Jessica, there's some white kind of, yeah, that's just where you are now.
Roger that.
Jessica, can you also just try to get some of that sand and sediment in there too as well, some of the finer
I
stuff?
think we'll index Paul and then do another slurp for...
You want to do another one?
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
never mind.
Okay,
Keep it separate.
so I'll leave the sediment for the second slurp.
Yes, please.
I'll just get a little bit more of this topsoil here.
Yeah, this is really good. Yeah, we've got plenty of canisters left.
Yeah, we do.
Looks like we got a lot of stuff in there now.
Very good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
I think that'll keep us busy.
100%. Make sure I get everything through there.
Okay, we can
You want to get some sediment now?
try for the sediment
Yeah,
on
another-
another canister.
Roger, roger.
Roger that.
Yeah. We could go
Maybe
for canister.
Target up in that
Canister
area
two?
if you can reach.
Roger
Yes,
that.
canister number 2 would be great.
Do you guys want to flush between, or is it okay just as
No,
is?
it's fine. It's fine, Paul. Go right ahead without flushing.
Yeah, it's fine.
Number 2.
It's
Jake,
going to be
go ahead.
sample
Okay.
NA124081.
How deep would you like this one, Paul?
Copy that.
Yeah, just go for it.
Go for it, Raj.
NA124081, slurp number 2, S2.
Copy that.
We just turn the suction off and see if it settles and looks like there's
Yeah.
anything that's gonna actually be in there.
Sure thing.
So we tried this yesterday with a coarse mesh and most seem to have lost most of it. So now we're hoping with a fine mesh we'll do a little better. Yeah, I think we can make that work.
Roger that. Should
Thank you.
I stow then?
Yeah, thank you.
Roger. Full wide there, Jonathan. Look at all that stuff. Oh my
I know.
gosh. You guys are going to have a night. All right.
Keep moving on upwards.
Moving on.
Yes, please.
Copy that.
Jonathan, you can go ahead and push and pass. Yeah, thank you.
All right, we're going to go 310 now.
What's our distance to the rim? Sorry, I
Yeah,
didn't
no worries.
catch that.
Distance to the rim.
Well, just to the edge there, rather than
This
to the
one?
point. Yeah.
It's 350 meters. 350. So that should take doing like 40 minutes if we stay at 0.3 knots and don't stop. I have a cheat sheet over here at the wall. I'm not just staring out and thinking.
Are those some of the Acanthogorgia showing up now? It's yellow. It's beginning to pop up a little bit.
Yeah,
Those look
that,
like
that
they
bryozone we tried to collect yesterday. That
That's true.
on
so
the top
tricky.
right.
We did end up with some of it.
Oh yeah, how'd it look? Just a tiny bit.
It was very beautiful yellow. I preserved some for the collection. I think we were, It's easy to get fooled by the video camera here and relate properly to the lasers. So they were very small.
Yeah.
Jonathan, go ahead and push on in again, please. That's good.
Two
Yeah, they're
tiny little rock
That's,
pens.
that's
there.
the little bryozoan.
Bryozoan.
Yeah.
Bright
Yeah,
yellow.
I saw those little guys at the bottom.
Yeah. The first time I think we've seen them today.
Sorry. All right, go ahead and come right there,
That's
please.
great. But yeah, the samples we had yesterday in the slope ended up coming through, and we'll see if we can get a name on those one of these days.
Ooh, is that
Big
some type of
flatfish.
flatfish?
Yeah.
Trying to camouflage in there. Maybe not so well.
Is that a Dover sole or is it the deep sea sole?
Not
She's
sure
an
if-
associate.
Not sure if it's a Dover sole.
Go ahead and push on in there real quick there, Jonathan. That's great.
Ooh.
Gorgeous calico pattern.
Who's on its back? Is that a fin? It's a fin.
It's the fin.
Yeah.
Means it's a pectoral fin.
Yeah.
Trying to escape from our lights. Very cool.
Go ahead and come wide there, please.
Mushroom coral there.
Oh, look at these little
Whoa.
constellations.
Wow.
Oh,
Ooh,
Jake, you want to turn off the lasers for a minute?
beautiful. This side of the rock.
Can I do a zoom in with Argus?
Gorgeous.
Sorry, what was that, Justin? There?
Sorry?
Did you
Zoom
say
in with
something in
Argus?
there?
No, I was just saying for Jake to turn off the lasers for this
Oh,
shot.
Roger.
Yeah.
And get it all in frame.
Copy, copy.
Still cam should get some good shots too.
Yeah.
Sorry, can I zoom in with Argus?
Go
yes.
ahead.
Yes.
It's a Brisingid party.
Sponges that have tagged along. Sea star. Wow.
It's pretty cool. All
First
right.
time we've seen a rock like this.
Yeah, all the filter feeders are on this outcrop,
Yeah.
Just keeps
where
it
you
getting
get
better.
maximum current exposure.
Looks like that's a great area for food.
Yeah.
They're covering, those Brisingids are covering that dead sponge on the lower left.
Jake, you want to come up a bit there, please?
Come up.
That was cool. Little garden.
Steve, with a little bit of a sponge identification or coral identification, it looked like some stoloniferous octocorals on some of that sponge rubble that we just went over. And those corals don't produce a 3D skeleton, but they're connected by, they're connected along rocky substrates by a fleshy stolon. Thank you, Steve.
We saw some of those at Davidson. Collected it. Stoloniferous.
Stoloniferous.
Like a ribbon on the substrate with little polyps sticking out of it. When closed up, it looked like candy buttons on the tape.
Candy buttons. Ooh, nice.
What was the name of that?
Stoloniferous. If I'm not mistaken about what he's referring to.
Why didn't the Stolonifera go trick-or-treating?
Uh-oh. There we go.
Because he has no body to go with.
That was actually very good.
I thought you were going to say because somebody stole its costume.
Approaching 700 meters.
Oxygen's still pretty low, 3.1 micromole per liter. Another one of those mushroom corals. The pink off to the right.
We could start another transect now, get us along another 100 meters.
Sure thing. Whenever
Roger
you're ready,
that.
Jess.
Thank you.
This will be transect number 4.
Copy that. Transect 4.
Sorry, let me change my heading a little more. Okay, I am ready for you, Rennie.
Okay, let's start it. We may have to vertically ascend a bit. Swift.
Roger that.
We're on the eastern side of a former island, now called the Northeast Bank. And it's offshore, Southern California. This is one of the, a couple of volcanoes that were in the Southern California Bight over the last 10 million years or so. We were at one yesterday, the San Juan Seamount. And this was an active volcano here at Northeast Bank 10 to 7 million years ago. And was once an island. And we're hoping to get up to where the original land was emerged by the end of this dive.
Oh, there's a beautiful paragorgia.
Seeing some, every now and then we get this outcrops where there must be good water flow, and we see some stunning resingent sea stars and soft corals. we're running a transect right now to quantify the distribution and abundance of the animals. Caitlin, there's a question from Steve.
Yes, Steve, I will answer you. Let's see. Steve's asking if we need more data sheets, and we could definitely use some more, Steve, if you wouldn't mind copying us some more. We've been logging a lot of samples. Thank you, Greg. Thank you, Steve. Little sea star off to the right.
Oh yeah, we have not seen that one before.
Yeah. Looks like another sea whip.
Narella?
Marilla.
Can we get a zoom on that? Oh no, it's a mushroom coral.
Ooh, mushroom coral. Is that other
Oh no, no,
hagfish?
it's a dromalia. It's a benthic siphonophore. Hanging onto the bottom.
Ooh.
It's okay, we can keep going. But we're coming
Yeah,
to
sorry. The
Oh, no.
transects, I'm not
Yeah,
sure
no,
if
no.
you guys want zooms or not.
no problem. There's a giant Tritonia nudibranch there.
Ooh.
We've zoomed over. And another dromalia, the bright orange ball sitting on the rock. Yeah, that's, there's a dromalia there floating.
Ooh.
They are...
Siphonophore, you said?
yeah, it's a siphonophore, so people might be familiar with those as Portuguese man-of-war that float along with a bubble on the surface, and most siphonophores are pelagic, but one group, they're a colony with lots of different polyps, and they're related to true jellyfish, but they're a colony of different kinds of polyps that do different things, and dromalia is one of the groups of siphonophores that's become benthic, so they live down near the seafloor and attached by their tentacles. And there's a bit more food down there.
Wow. So they can anchor their themselves in a place that they know they can capture food instead of just floating.
Yeah.
That's a smart lifestyle choice.
They're very fragile, so hard to collect intact.
Greg, is it all right if I change my heading again?
Oh yeah, feel free.
Thank you.
that one of the Paralopus? Paralopus?
Paralomus. It could be
Paralomus, yeah.
Paralomus, one of the...
Is that another
And another Tritonia,
Tritonia
nudibranch there.
nudibranch? Yeah, very cool. Wanted to see one of those deep water nudibranchs.
I realized the whole time I was talking about Tritonia and all that, I was talking to the bridge, so hopefully they like all the deep sea identification.
Who's on the bridge right now?
What's that?
Who's on the bridge right now? Vitali?
Vitali.
Yeah.
Is that one another one of those siphonophores?
Yeah,
right?
there's a Dromalia there on the left
Dromalia.
of that rock. Kind of floating like a little satellite. You can see tentacles radiating off from it.
Oh, very cool. Another mushroom coral, a little pink.
Bit steeper here.
Raj. Want to slow to 0.2 then, Rennie? It's a bit steeper.
Copy that. Bridge, no. Slow speed to 0.2. Thank you.
Come up to another rock with a lot of things. Sponge.
Just for the transect. Then we can go back to 0.3. If you're
Yeah,
okay with
roger.
that.
Yeah. Only go so fast vertical. Hagfish.
Yeah, hagfish. Another resingid party. Wow.
Oh, they're all there. Hello.
I love that color.
Just another 10 meters to go on transect.
Look at that
Roger that.
yellow sponge. Wow.
So we're now at 630 meters. We've passed through the minimum of the oxygen zone, and now we're seeing it start to rise again. We now expect to see a lot more creatures. Well, we've seen a lot more creatures already as we approach the summit.
The transect.
Is that the end of transect?
Roger that, end of transect.
Beautiful, thank you.
Thank you.
All right, Rennie, we can go back to 0.3 if you want.
Copy that. Bridge nav.
Love this rock. Cool.
Add one more step, 100 meters, 310, increase speed to 0.3. Thank you.
We have a question from Olivia Pereira, who's one of our scientists ashore. She's asking how big are these percentages?
I think
They look really large.
50 centimeters, I'd say, arm to arm. Yeah, the biggest ones. They're almost impossible to collect complete. The arms to stick to everything. And you end up with the small little oral disc area. So they're very, very, it's very sad to try and collect percentages.
Wondering if we should be thinking about another rock collection soon.
Yeah, we need to get 2 more, right?
Yeah.
Or 1 more.
2 more ideally.
2 more rocks. Okay.
Yeah, 2 more would be great.
All
Roger
right.
that.
Do we expect it to be carbonate up at the top and the flat?
I don't think so. But
okay, just curious. So.
Is that what you saw the last time you were here in 2016?
I wasn't on that cruise, and I don't know if they, or they probably noted
it's a volcanic island, and probably.
It is, yeah. I just wasn't sure if it was weathered or how long it was an island and all that stuff. It ended up.
Hagfish down to the left, hiding there.
Rennie, do you get a sense that the wind's coming up a bit?
Not too much, no. It's still around 15 knots.
Rog. There isn't an upwards trend at all.
When I came on, it was about that.
Rog.
Current might have increased a bit.
Roger that. And Greg, Paul, let us know if there's any rocks that look around here that look favorable, or if you want to make it where it's less sedimented.
Yeah, nothing's leapt out at me yet.
Roger that.
Maybe in this little gully we're going up on the right.
Sure thing.
Would be good to look in there. Yeah, why don't we stop here and try and pick up one of these?
Bridge nav.
Roger that.
Hold position.
Are we thinking in front of us here, or
Yeah,
a little back behind us?
Where the lasers are, somewhere around there, I think would be good.
Roger that.
Bridge nav. Let's do 10 meters, 135. Thank you. Just keep an eye on that up there.
Thanks, Rennie.
Oh, another one of those sea pens.
Are we zoomed out on Argus all the way?
Go ahead and push on in there a bit, Jonathan, on Herc, please. Anything here standing out to you there?
Yeah, the one where the right laser is right now.
Roger that.
Yeah.
The one on the top with the tube beneath it?
With the tube in it, yeah.
Roger that.
The one below might be a bit big, Paul. Yeah.
Reg, full wide there on Herc, please.